Going to Shillong to take course on livable planet Earth at IIM with Srijanpal Singh and Sharma. He was a teacher till his last breath. But Abul Abdul Kalam was so much more to countless people. Those who met him were captivated by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's engaging personality. Those who saw or heard him on television or radio imbibed every word as inspirational manna. Children simply loved him because he became one among them, a man with long grey hair but playful, bright eyes and words that set their imagination on fire. In his autobiography Wings of Fire, Dr. Kalam wrote, "We all are born with a divine fire in us. Our efforts should be to give wings to this fire and fill the world with the glow of its goodness." The divine fire within Dr. Kalam led him to first earn the moniker India's Missile Man and then People's President. But Dr. Kalam's illustrious life had humble beginnings in a coastal village in Tamil Nadu's Rameshwaram on the 15th of October 1931. His father operated a ferry service and Dr. Kalam distributed newspapers in school to contribute to his household's income. Watching boats being crafted introduced him to engineering. His ambitions got fueled by an article about a frontline British fighter aircraft during World War II that he read about as a boy in a local Tamil newspaper. It drove him to study aeronautical engineering at the Madras Institute of Technology in 1960 after graduating in physics from St. Joseph's College in Tiruchirappalli. Dr. Kalam joined the Defence Research and Development Organization as a scientist after completing engineering. At DRDO, he got the opportunity to design a small helicopter and work with legendary space scientist Vikram Sarabhai. In 1969, after his transfer to Indian Space Research Organization or ISRO, Dr. Kalam became project director of India's first indigenous satellite launch vehicle, SLV-3. It successfully injected the Rohini satellite in the near-Earth orbit in July 1980 and made India an exclusive member of the Space Club. In the interim, though not involved, he got the opportunity to witness India's first nuclear test, Smiling Buddha, in May 1974. During the 80s and the 90s, Dr. Kalam developed and operationalized the Agni and Prithvi missiles as chief of the Integrated Guidal Missile Development Program. From 1992 to 1999, Dr. Kalam worked as a scientific advisor to the Defense Minister and Secretary of the DRDO. And then came perhaps the biggest turning point of his life as a man of science, which made him the country's best-known nuclear scientist. India carried out its second nuclear test, Pokhran-2, in 1998, with Dr. Kalam as Chief Project Coordinator when former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee was at the helm. His transition from scientist to statesman took place on the 25th of July 2002 when he was sworn in as the 11th President of India after winning the election with the backing of the two major rival political parties, the BJP and the Congress. Former PM Vajpayee and Sonia Gandhi flanking him, being a telltale picture of the support his candidature got. He became the first scientist and first bachelor to occupy Rashtrapati Bhavan and began a term which made him the most popular president to date, earning him the sobriquet People's President. What made Dr. Kalam the People's President? It was a simple living, preferring sambar rice to multi-course presidential meals, untiring enthusiasm for the nation, and above all, his undying belief in the great possibilities for our nation. His Vision 2020, where he wanted India to develop as a knowledge superpower. Words became his hammer and chisel in a bid to reshape India. He penned 10 books, but also took out time to mingle with children, keeping a friendly demeanor. He also pulled the strings of the veena, the preferred musical instrument of the goddess of knowledge, Saraswati. All of us can draw inspiration from his words. Dream is not that which you see while sleeping. It is something that does not let you sleep. Dr. Kalam may have gone into eternal sleep now, but his dreams need to live on in each of us, inspiring us to make them come true and take India to heights even beyond the imagination of the visionary Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Bureau Report, DD News.